Pro tip, if you need to cut little 12-inch or 18-inch strips, all you have to do is cut the length that you need, roll it back up, put it on the miter saw, cut it like you would a piece of lumber or anything else. Save you a ton of time, and they're all perfectly 12 inches wide. Now you know. Right here with Bigfoot Videos. So in today's video, we're gonna finish up getting the trim up and then hopefully the vinyl. Camera's fogging up a little bit. So I'm gonna flash this edge of this with some flashing tape, and then I'm gonna get some nails out of the way, and I'm gonna feed a little bit of house wrap in behind the existing house wrap, and then I'll take that to the edge of the window and up to the existing wrap, and then I'm gonna put a couple pieces of trim up prior to putting my main trim, finishing trim. And I gotta block out this angled piece up here. So I hope you enjoyed today's content. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section as soon as the video is over. Go check out some of the other content. Here we go. That's gonna do it for today's video. My camera got too hot. I had to let it cool down while I finished up the few odds and ends. And so I got the window and the trimmed and the vinyl back up and fitted around it and recut, and moved I went ahead and put J channel around this front door. A previous owner had kind of halfway did this, and I'm going to make it look decent, but I'm going to put a brand new door in there with windows on each side, but not right now. So those lights are half working, half not, flickering and stuff. So I'm gonna swap those out after I put some just some vinyl. I'm just gonna kind of stick it up, butt it up, and overlap it a little bit over here, just to make it look finished, and call it good for now until I can get to the front door after the master bedroom's done. So that's pretty much it. Looks pretty, I think it looks pretty freaking good. The window looks good for sure. It'll be nice when the door's done and I have the lights in there. So, and that's my vinyl on the ground over there behind that chair that I'm recycling from the old shed. Go check that video out. All right, everybody, I got my new mic, and it's several days later as I'm editing this video, and I wanted to put this clip in here where I didn't film any of this because it was freaking hot that day, but I finished up the vinyl along the edge where I put that J trim, and where this old vinyl was originally cut and it was too short. Behind this was actually original trim for the original front door of the home, and a previous owner, I don't know which one, had put this door in, and they just got rid of the original trim over here, put it up against the framing, the door, the pre-hung door. And so they just shifted it over, so it's off center off the original lights, but I just wanted it to be trimmed and look finished. And the only thing that's really unfinished about this is I can still see a little bit right here, but they had cut this, this was a little too short as well. So, but I can always put up a piece of something there just to kind of cover that up. But for the most part, it looks like a million times better than it did. Both the lights work now, even though they're kind of dinky. All of the outdoor lights will match at least. So that's pretty much a finished look. I went ahead and redid my Ring doorbell, or whatever brand this thing is, and I just kind of padded it out here because it's all temporary, but I wanted it to be flat against that vinyl and solid, so I kind of shimmed it out. But eventually I'm going to put in, I think I've spec'd it all out on graphing paper. I'm going to put in a 10-inch window that's like 4 or 5 feet tall on each side. So it actually will go, the 10-inch window will go here, a new door, 3-foot wide door will go here, and then another 10-inch window will go right here. And that should fit inside this originally framed opening. And I won't have to move any walls or anything like that and redo structure. And then that'll give us a nice grand entrance. And then I'll have to move this light over here over. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that, and then get a good shot of we've moved our furniture back around. Still need to kind of power wash a little bit, but I've been enjoying the side porch over here. And we'll be getting back in the room. Once I do the electrical, I'll go ahead and put that light in there where I had put that in, retrim that out. It's gonna look nice. Camera battery died, but I got it all wrapped, and it's my final layer of flashing. So I just need to go through and make sure the tape is good. I need to put another piece of tape over this so that any water wicks over that bottom strap. So not a big deal, but you just work from the bottom up. Make sure this bottom layer goes behind, or goes in front of the flashing that was already there, retrofit into that. And then you work up your sides, put the strip of tape up the middle. I should have done that before I put that upper tape up there, because you work up your sides and then you come up across the top and then layer it over that. So it's the final layer of flashing, so it's kind of like, if any water's gotten through, it's not going to be very much. And if, well, on the first layer, if any gets through, then there's like 3 other layers behind it. So those layers will wig it out down to the bottom, which everything will wick out behind this here and go down to the, and dry out. Mainly it's got somewhere to go is the deal. So anyway, that's pretty much how you do it. If I did something wrong, let me know in the comment section, and I'll address it on future windows, and then I'll come back and fix it on pretty much it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. Now go check out some of the other content. Bigfoot,